When last we left the dungeon. Oh man, let me show you what it would have looked like if it worked. Dagnabbit, because the little alert was cute. Why aren't you working? Tomorrow I'll have to think of a way to manually do it. It was supposed to. I used the widget. Here, watch. I shall give you what it would have looked like if it worked. Okay. Come on. You ready? Oh, Deathtrap. Why? Come on. Come on! Settings? There we go. Okay, you ready? Are you kidding me? I swear it worked. I tested it like 20 times. Fressa. Nothing. It even has a sound. And I Fretta. Okay, maybe. Let me just go to here for a second. My last chance to fix it, I promise. But it really did work. And okie dokie. Go back over here. Nothing. Yep. Back to the drawing board. But thank you so much for the donation. We will figure it out. Okay, when last? Oh, I gotta get the poll ready. Okay. Voting on. What shall we do? And I have to put a 0 in there. Otherwise the numbers don't match up. Okay. Now I'm ready. When last we left the dungeon, Thrum was killed at our hands. And did we bop? We bopped the dwarf. Yeah, I think we kicked his butt, right? Yeah. We avenged him. We had avenged his death, yes. So what is next?
The now dead dwarf's chainmail coat is of the finest quality iron.
Oh yeah, that's right. We made him naked.
Made by a master armorer. You strip it from his body and place it over your head.
Yes.
Gaining you 1 skill point.
It's a little short though.
There is
it's like a crop top
to you in the chamber. So you decide to investigate the new tunnel, which soon divides into 2. You hear a buzzing sound coming from the western branch.
Do we 1, continue north, or 2, walk west? Go west to investigate who or what is making that noise. Bzzz. Are we curious? And remember what happened to the cat who was curious. It's Chuck Norris shaving with his Norelco. Oh man, you're wearing his underwear on your head? What are you talking about? Okay, closing it up. Bam. What are we doing? What are we doing? 2! Of course we're gonna go towards the buzzing noise.
There is a large panel of glass in the left-hand wall of the tunnel.
Uh-huh.
Through it, you can see a bright, torch-lit room teeming with giant insects of every possible description. Bees, wasps, beetles, ticks. Even the mites are over 6 centimeters long. The noise is threatening. In the middle of
That's
the room,
a big nope.
a jeweled crown lies on top of a small table.
That's okay. That's
What
okay.
looks like a large diamond is set in the middle of the crown.
Oh, super. Do we, 1, return to the junction to head north? Huh? That sounds like a good idea. Continue west. Or break the glass and try to snatch the crown. Return to the junction. Continue west. Break the glass and try and snatch the crown. Nope, we're here, grab the loot. Crown could be important. Loot and scoot. How fast do you think we can get in and out? We're supposed to be collecting gems. What if it's a trap? It's a trap. Oh, it's all 3s. It's all 3s. Nobody even voted the other way. Nobody. Here we go. Looting and scooting. Hang on to your secret pockets.
You smash the glass with the hilt of your sword, making a hole big enough to climb through. Immediately,
I hear
the
it!
giant insects start swarming and jumping towards you. Wasting no time, you clamber into the room, grabbing one of the lit torches to defend yourself. The fire keeps most of the insects at bay.
Okay.
But by the time you have snatched the crown and climbed back into the corridor, some of them have stung you.
Super!
We'll roll 1 die and add 2 to the total to decide how many stings
Don't
you
add
have
2!
suffered,
Don't
reducing
add 2!
your stamina by 1 for each sting.
No! Not
The giant
5!
insects do not chase you, preferring the bright light of the room they are in. You examine the crown and see with disgust that it is merely painted iron, and the diamond is just glass and totally worthless. You throw it on the ground in a rage and wonder which way to go next.
You got me stung for nothing! You got me stung for nothing. Jesus freak, how you doing, hon? Great. Hold on. Okay. Do we return to the junction to head north or head west? Let's look at the map. Super. So do we go back here and go up? Or do we go west? Can we go punch the bugs for their deception? No, back to the bug room. You want to go north? It looks dangerous at the end. Okay. Vote bug room. I don't want to go back in the bug room. All right, stopping the pull. Bam. What are we doing? Number 2. What was number 2? Head west!
Ahead, in the far distance, you hear the sound of slow footsteps coming towards you. Unsure of who or what might be approaching, you look around for a place to hide. You see a large crack in the tunnel wall which lies in shadow.
Uh-oh, okay. Do we, 1, hide in the shadows, or 2, stand your ground with your sword drawn? Are we gonna hide or whip it out? What do you think? Jade, hide in the shadows with the sword drawn. Angel wimps. All right. Get your votes in. I think I'm good with either. Okay, and closing it up. Bam. What are we doing? 1. Hide in the shadows. We're going stealth, baby. Is the sword in the secret pocket?
You have to squeeze yourself deep into the crack to conceal yourself completely.
Squeeze it in.
From this cramped position, you are unable to see the owner of the feet that shuffle slowly by.
Oh, great.
A minute later, all is quiet again as you pull yourself back out into the tunnel and head west. After a short while, you arrive at another junction in the tunnel, at a choice of 2 directions.
Okay. So, do we go north or keep heading west? What do you think? We can't see anything. Oh, it looks like there's stairs to go north. Or west. Dun dun dun. Could you imagine this guy reading you a bedtime story? I would be so nervous. Daddy, don't read the bedtime story. I'll just go to sleep. It's okay. Okay. Blaster wants the Valley Cat. So what are we gonna do? Let's see what they say. And survey says it's 2. It's tripendicular. But I'm gonna wait because we gotta go check out the fight in 44 seconds. There we go. There we go. Please don't read to me, Daddy. Oh, I think the boats are super rad. Oh, speaking of rad, I guess you can't see it on my Twitter unless I like it. But I saw on Sergeant Pepper's Twitter this huge wave. Like, seriously, dude. It was like the size of a building. And there was a little tiny surfer dude. And I was afraid he would get squished. To battle! Do we have to beat up the boat? Oh, the little pirates come out of the boat and shoot you. And then they come running out. There's more than one in there. Hey, the clams move. Clams can't move. boxers! Clams can't move, can they? Skelly Army! We take you on. How many fit in that boat? They can move? I've never seen them move. But then I haven't watched a clam very long. a clam in the wild. Okay, I'm going with Papa Bill. Dragon! I'm completely off tonight. I have no mojo tonight. Papa Bill, do you do a lot of clam watching? Aether! Back to the map. You guys are in rare form tonight. I got extra scrolls. Let me check my army. I'm good. Okay. Oh. I'm going with the mystery. And I'll bring out my bony. Oh, they're everywhere. They're everywhere! We'll start up here. Work our way around. Okay. Let me go over here. Bam. Did you guys decide? Did we pick? Did we vote? Did we pick? Catch me if you can. Bang! Thank you for that follow, hon. Did you guys vote? Number 2? West.
The tunnel turns sharply to the right and continues north for as far as you can see. There is a door in the left-hand wall which is ajar, and you hear someone cry for help from the other side of it.
Help! Help me! Help me! Okay, do we 1, go north? Or 2, open the door? Airball. Sorry. Yeah, do I even have to tally the votes on this one? Yeah, we just might as well hit it now. I know. Gotta open the door.
The door opens into a small room with a straw-covered floor. There is a large draped cage standing some 2 meters high in the center of the room. A cord fixed to the top of the drape runs through an iron ring in the ceiling and hangs down to the floor.
Super! Do we 1, leave the room and head north, or pull the drape up? Do we have to peek? What's under the drape? Straw monster? Well, if there's straw on the floor, it's got to be an animal, right? I would think it's an animal. Medusa? I'm thinking it's an animal. What's under the drape? Okay, I'm closing it up. And of course, we're pulling up the drape.
You pull the cord and watch the drape as it rises up the sides of an iron cage. The woman's voice urges you to be quick, telling you that the room is booby-trapped, so that the floor will fall away in 1 minute because of your extra weight.
What the? Okay, quick vote! Do we leave the room Help me. Help me. Or we could leave the room and go north. Maybe she's in there because she's bad. Maybe she's been a bad girl. Okay, closing it up. What are we doing? Of course we're going to help her.
The drape rises to the top of the cage, and there, to your horror, you see the face of an aged woman whose hair is a mass of seething snakes.
Ah, it's
It is the
Medusa!
dreaded Medusa.
You guessed right!
Are you lucky enough to avoid her gaze?
Look away! Look away! I'm not looking!
Recognizing the snake-like head of the Medusa, you close your eyes to avoid her deadly stare that would
And I
turn
can't see the
you
screen.
to stone.
Okay. So, are we going to retreat? Retreat out of the room with our eyes closed and go north. Or enter her cage with your eyes closed and dispose of her with your sword. We're gonna sword fight with our eyes closed. Why do I even put a pole up there? Jade's the only one. Jade and I'll go north. We'll leave you guys to fight Medusa. Okay. Oh. I gotta click the buttons though, or it won't reset the poll. Of course we're entering the cage.
The
our
Medusa
eyes
shrieks
closed.
as you enter her cage, keeping your eyes firmly closed and slashing your sword wildly from side to side.
Swing
You feel
your
the
sword!
blade sink deep into her side and hear a loud thud as she slumps heavily to the ground. You open your eyes again and shudder at the sight of the prostrate figure of the Medusa. Her gown is fastened by a large brooch bearing a single bright red gem. It is a garnet, and you prize it out of its setting, put it in your pocket, and leave the room to head north. The tunnel continues for quite a distance before you reach a junction.
Not approach. I can't even see. I still got my eyes closed. Do we? Oh, was she wearing that brooch over or under that robe? Continue north or head west into the new tunnel. Oh, and just one brooch? Why does no one like north? I don't know, Jade. I'd go north with you. You had your eyes closed so we couldn't see. Let's not broach the subject. Oh, okay. Closing up the poll. And survey says 2. We're going west.
Ahead, you see that the tunnel turns a corner, beyond which it continues north. You stop before the corner, startled by the sound of high-pitched voices, whispering and sniggering.
Do we walk back to the junction and head north, or draw our sword and look round the corner? Let's look at the map. So do we go back and go up, or do we whip it out, take our sword out of our secret pocket. King Percival? What's the actor? Oh. I think it starts with an I. Ian somebody? Hey, Spuds! Welcome, hon. Ian something or other. Now I gotta find out. Ian Livingstone! Thank you, FBS. That's it. I'd know it if I heard it. Closing it up. And we are drawing our sword.
You peep around the corner and see two small creatures running away from you. Both are dressed in baggy clothes and wear pointed floppy hats. They are mischievous leprechauns.
Leprechauns! Oh, great. So do we walk back to the last junction and head north. Come, Jade and I are going north. Come north with us. Oh, Livingstone is the author. Eddie Marsan is the actor. Oh, okay. Or follow the leprechauns. Gotta get them Lucky Charms. Of course, of course. Oh, if you're brand new here and you just followed us, we have a Discord where we yak during the day and where a lot of information is. There's a link down there in the doodly-doo, or one will appear in chat magically because we have awesome mods. Oh, okay. Closing it up. Do I even have to look at the number 2? Follow the leprechauns.
Running after the leprechauns.
Her rainbow
you hear more
cookies.
laughter, only now it is behind you. You look round and see 6 more emerging from a hidden door in the tunnel wall. Yet another leprechaun drops on your back from a ledge fixed to the ceiling.
It was a
Shaking
trap!
him off, you draw your sword, whereupon the laughing gets even louder.
Great, now it's 3-on-1. Now it's 3. Are you happy now?
It's a trap!
Do we, 1, walk past the leprechauns, or attack the leprechauns? Walk on by. Bow, bow, bow. Walk on by. Such whims. Tia Shadows, hi on. There you go. Yeah, you gotta do the vote. Oh, we're gonna. It looks split. So I'm worried that they took something from our bag. I don't like the laughter at our drawn sword. Okay, closing up the poll. Bam. And what are we doing? We're gonna walk past the leprechauns. You guys surprised me.
You push past the 2 leprechauns and head off north, the noise of jeering and laughter ringing in your ears. Further up the tunnel, you stop to rest and check your belongings. Any jewels you had are now gone. The leprechauns that landed on your back stole them from your backpack. You curse the thieving
Who didn't put it in our underwear?
set off north.
Who did not put our jewels in our underwear?
The tunnel leads
Kind of
north
a
for some
flippin'
distance before
flappin'.
coming to a dead end.
No!
The mouth of a chute protrudes
Ah,
from the
rage
eastern
kitty!
wall. Seems to be the only way
They
out.
took our jewels.
So you decide to risk it and climb into the chute. You slide gently down and
I don't
emerge
want
in
to
a
slide
new
now.
room, landing on your back. As soon as you stand up,
Brassa!
you are confronted by the most repulsive sight you have ever laid eyes on.
Can we go
There
back?
in front of you,
Where was our last save point? We went down to shoot. Yeah, I want to go back. I want to go back and get him.
the tunnel continues for quite a distance before you reach a
Eco!
junction.
Subscriber!
Coming in with that 10-month resub. Oh, look, it worked. The alert worked. GG hugs, Eco. Oh, thank you so much, hon. All the love in chat. All the love.
Subscriber!
Shadow's with the sub. Thank you, hon. Aw. Welcome, welcome. Hold on. I got to give you guys kisses. Mwah! FPS. Let's play the Eco song. No. No. We've had it. We've had enough pain and torture tonight. Oh, Eco, we are raising money for Black Girls Code. They teach young black girls to get into the technologies, the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. There we go. We are trying to make more geek girls in the world. Exactly. Thank you, Pop Phil. Okay. Head west into the new tunnel. Oh, I don't remember. Did we go north or head west? I think we headed west, didn't we? All right. I think we headed west. We're going west.
Ahead,
Because you guys don't like north.
you see that the tunnel turns a corner, beyond which it continues north. You stop before the corner, startled by the sound of high-pitched voices.
There we go.
whispering
There we
and
go.
Sniggering.
Okay. And
Crap!
we draw our sword and looked around.
You
Jade,
peep
thank you
around
for
the
those
corner
biddies, hon.
and see two small creatures.
We got a
running away
hype
from
train
you.
going.
Both are dressed in baggy clothes and wear pointed floppy hats.
Hold the phone.
They are mischievous leprechauns.
We got a hype train, baby. Everybody get on board. Okay, walk back to the junction or follow the leprechauns. We're going to follow the leprechauns, right?
Running after the leprechauns, you hear more laughter, only now it is behind you. You look round and see 6 more emerging from a hidden door in the tunnel wall.
Wait!
Yet another leprechaun drops on your back from a ledge fixed to the ceiling.
Okay, all right.
Shaking him off, you draw your sword, whereupon the laughing gets even louder.
Okay, this time we're attacking. Attack! You're not going to take our jewels. For safety's sake, somebody put our jewels in our hidden underwear pocket. Shadows, thank you for the biddies, hon. I appreciate it. What a love in the chat. Mima, you know, we could have just gone the other way. No! No! They must go down. Attack!
Before you can take a single step towards the leprechauns, one of them throws some sparkling dust at you.
Uh-oh.
You're immediately frozen to the spot, unable to move a muscle. You watch helplessly as the leprechauns rummage through your backpack and run off with all your possessions,
Are you
leaving your
kidding me?
backpack empty, and also robbing you of 2 luck points.
Oh, now it's even worse.
About an hour
He
later,
took away 2 luck
the
points.
freezing effect of the dust wears off, and feeling returns to your limbs. You are angry at your loss, and stomp
I
off
am
north,
angry.
determined to have your revenge.
Dagnabbit.
The tunnel leads north for some distance.
Dagnabbit. All right. Back down here.
Before the tunnel continues for quite a distance before you reach a junction.
Oh, crap. Did we go to the...
Crap!
Crap on a cracker! North. We want to go north. Go north!
A brown velvet curtain.
Jay, thank you for those biddies! Holy
in the
smokes,
eastern
all the
wall
biddies
of the
tonight.
tunnel.
Pull the curtain and walk through the archway. Okay, so this is new.
Subscriber.
Papa Bill gifting us up to spaghetti. Are you guys still working on the hype train thingy? Okay, do we go north? Or do we pull the curtain and go through the archway? The curtain is like a door. Nova loves the doors. Nova loves the doors. FPS coming in with the donation. There you go. Now the rest is up to everyone else. Oh, thank you so much, hon. Coming in with the $5 donation. The Black Girls Code. We're making more geek girls. How long will he sit there and make that awkward eye contact? Forever. Forever, Eco. At least he blinks this time. Boy, I wish that thing worked. We're up to 30. Okay, where's the pole? Bam. Closing it up. Oh, it looks like it was a slam dunk. We're pulling back the curtain.
You enter a cold room, divided by a deep chasm. A
Great.
rope is stretched taut across the chasm to the far side, where a magnificent winged helmet rests on top of a pole.
Uh-huh. Are we gonna get suckered in again? Remember the crown, people! Remember the crown! Return to the tunnel to continue north. Or 2, walk across the tightrope to reach the helmet. That looks doable. Oh, man. But shiny! Everybody wants the loot. Everybody wants the loot. All right, closing it up. How? We're walking across the tightrope.
Testing every last drop of your skill, you step nervously onto the rope,
Okay.
not daring to look down.
Don't look
Halfway
down.
across,
I
you
can't
start
look
to
up.
panic and lose your footing.
I can look down.
Walking on a rope like this requires skill.
I got skill.
Well, test yours.
No, don't. You don't have to test it. I got skills.
As you fall, you manage to grab the rope with your hands.
Yes.
Slowly, you haul yourself over to the far side and scramble up onto the floor.
Scramble! Scramble!
You lift the helmet off the pole and put it on your head. It has
Sweet!
been made by a highly skilled ironsmith and increases your skill by 1 point.
Yes!
Not wanting
That's
to
what I'm
risk
talking
walking
about.
back across the tightrope, you decide to crawl along it. Safely back on firm ground, you step through the archway and head north, up the tunnel.
All right. All
The
right.
tunnel continues north a long way before turning sharp right.
See, shinies are
Around the
good.
corner, you come to a dead end. Only the mouth of a wooden chute in the wall offers any hope of further progress.
Shoot.
You decide to take a chance and climb into the chute. You slide gently down and emerge into a room, landing on your back.
Of course.
As soon as you stand up, you are confronted by the most repulsive sight you have ever laid eyes on.
Oh, great.
There in front of you, wallowing in a circular pool of fetid slime, is a bulbous creature too horrible to be believed.
Oh, no!
Its body is green and covered all over
That's
with
the one we read
fearsome-looking
about!
spikes. Its face is a mass of crimson blisters,
Oh!
one of which suddenly bursts to reveal
No!
yet another of its many sinister, all-seeing
Don't burst
eyes.
the blisters.
A narrow path runs around the edge of the pool and leads into another tunnel in the far wall. Remembering the description of the vile blood beast
We did.
and the warning about the toxic gas rising from its pool, you cover your mouth with your sleeve and step
See?
forward
Wear a
with your
mask,
sword
people!
drawn, wary of the blood beast's tongue. As you step around the side of the pool,
Uh-huh.
it rolls forward and flicks out its tongue.
Yeah.
You are ready for it.
That's
and
right.
cleave it with one swipe of your sword.
Ew.
The beast howls in pain and stretches forward,
Cat got your
trying
tongue?
to clasp you between its blood-filled jaws. You start hacking at its hideous face in an attempt to pierce its real eyes.
Oh. Do we eat provisions? Eat provisions.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
Yeah, we needed that. Okay, attack the blood beast. Pale? I don't get
Creature
it.
reaches for you with its mouth from the pool. You step
Ow!
back to avoid it, but slip on its fetid slime. It sinks its teeth into your ankle, costing you
Not my ankle!
precious stamina.
No. Eat provisions.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing
Yes.
your stamina by 4 points.
All right. Whack 'em. Pokey.
The blood beast's tail whips around you.
Oh,
You duck,
why
but
doesn't it
not
get the
quickly
bonus?
enough, and it punctures your arm deeply.
Ow. Oh, crap on a cracker. Come on. Yes.
The creature launches its head out of the pool in front of you and reaches for you with its mouth. You plunge your sword into one of its many eyes. It
Pokey.
shrieks and backs away. Your blade strikes one of the blood beast's real eyes with devastating effect.
I'm
It
good.
slumps back into its pool, thrashing about in a frenzy. You seize the opportunity and run around the side of the pool to the tunnel exit.
Yes.
The tunnel leads into a large room,
Of
its
course.
ceiling supported by several marble pillars. As you enter the room, you see a strange beast to your right. It has the body of a lion with
get a
dragon-like
breather?
wings attached to it, but its head is like that
A
of an
griffin?
old bearded man. You recognize the beast.
Chimera?
It is a manticore.
A manticore.
Taking heed of the warning poem you took from the skeleton warrior, you watch out for its tail, which sprouts
Yeah,
a
yeah,
profusion
'cause
of
we
sharp
know, we
spikes
know.
at its tip, thick and hard as iron bolts.
Don't get the tip.
You raise your shield in front of you just in time to protect yourself from a volley of spikes released from the manticore's tail and aim straight at your heart. They
Yeah, it's
sink
on
into your
PC,
shield,
Shadows.
and you remain
It's available on Steam.
unharmed. Swiftly, you draw your sword and advance on the manticore.
Advance manticore. Attack.
You run to avoid the whipping tail but stumble, and a
Gah!
spike from it thuds agonizingly into your shoulder.
Owie, owie, owie. Eat some provisions.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
Okay. Attack. Oh, because I only get 4.
You seize
And I
an
can only go up to
opportunity to
21.
attack the creature's
I
back
don't want to
leg
waste them.
and manage to bury your sword deep into its thigh.
I'll eat more provisions, but
You quickly eat some
I
provisions,
won't get all of them.
increasing your stamina by 4 points.
attack. Well, I guess I could go up to 22.
You lunge at the creature's stomach with your sword drawn.
Yeah!
It tries to move, but you land a powerful blow.
I'm out of food now.
Blood from your sword. You are surprised to see a small man jump out from behind one of the marble pillars. He is dressed in a tight-fitting green tunic and
Is he a
looks quite
leprechaun?
harmless, although you are wary of the way he is holding an opaque glass ball with a shimmering green light.
Uh-oh.
"Greetings," he says cheerfully. "My name is Igbot, the gnome, and I am the trial master for your final test. Needless to say, my magical powers are great, so you should not try to attack me. You may have learnt, during your quest, that gems play an essential part in the trial of champions.
Do we have all the
The
gems?
iron door in front of you is the victory exit, but there is only one way of opening it.
Catch me if you
3
can.
gems have to be put into the lock mechanism
Rat.
in
Thank you for
the
the follow-on.
correct order.
Hi.
Each gem radiates a unique energy, which will trigger the mechanism.
Okay.
If you do it correctly, that is. But first, we need the correct gems. First, you will need an emerald.
We have emerald! We have
The
emerald!
gnome smiles and says, "You truly are a great adventurer.
We always bring emerald
Now.
with us.
You will also need a sapphire."
Uh-oh. Do we have a sapphire?
The gnome,
Yes!
still
Yes,
smiling,
we got a sapphire.
says excitedly, "Excellent. Just one to go.
A ruby?
Lastly, you'll need a diamond."
Oh.
The gnome shakes his head and says,
Oh.
"I'm afraid that you have failed the trial of champions. Baron Circumvit's Deathtrap Dungeon will keep its secrets for another year, as you will not be allowed to leave here. You are appointed my servant for the rest of your days to prepare and modify the dungeon for future contestants.
Are you kidding
Perhaps, in another life, you will succeed."
No! Rage kitty! The diamond we found was fake! We'd have to go far back. I don't know where to get the diamond. Frassa. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, Shevitz. I blame Jade.